you're trying to be the first person in your family to build wealth, it can be a little overwhelming. But don't worry, because you're not the only person out here trying to do this. In this video, I'm going to share with you smart money moves that you can make to break generational cycles, create financial stability, and build legacy for your family. Hi, I'm Elena of Financialdemics. I talk all about the foundations of personal finance. And the reason why I talk about the foundations, because people always try to build wealth. Like they try to go here before building that foundation down here. And when you go here first, everything's going to crumble. So the first step in building wealth is creating a strong foundation. So let's make sure that you have your finances in order first. So you definitely need to create a budget. We want you to make sure that you are saving and have a fully funded emergency fund. So I'm talking about 3 to 6 months of savings just in case something happens, and that'll give you a little bit of runway if you either lose a job or you need to make some type of repairs. It'll help you not go into debt. And then also we want you to have a good credit score, because that affects you getting a loan. If you want to buy a vehicle and you want to do so at a lower interest rate, it helps you with getting a home loan. Or if you're trying to buy a vehicle and you want to get it at a lower rate, it helps with that. And the one thing that people don't talk about that it always helps with is when you're moving, like if you live in apartments or a home, it doesn't matter. When you are trying to get your water turned on, your electric, your gas, any of that type of stuff, they're checking your credit to determine whether or not you have to put down a deposit. So having good credit helps you spend less money. So these steps are the prerequisites to financial success. If you don't do these steps first, then it's going to be hard for you to build wealth. The next thing you need to do is get rid of debt if you have it, and avoid lifestyle inflation. So debt can be a major setback when it comes to building your wealth. So if you do have debt, your main goal is to reduce your high interest debt. If you think about it and look at the amount of money you pay towards debt every month, that's money that you could be putting towards investing, or if you have other financial goals like buying a home, so that you can build that wealth for your family. When it comes to tackling your high interest debt, start with the credit cards you have, and if you have any type of like payday loans. And I will say, like, some people have been basically like they got over on them when they purchased a vehicle, and if that vehicle has very high interest, then you either need to pay it off, or if it fits your situation, be able to maybe sell that vehicle. And you may be upside down on that loan if your interest rate is very high, so that may not be a possibility, but you want to be able to reduce your high interest debt so that you can redirect that money to building the wealth. If you have student loans, I know people like to think like student loans will be here forever, blah, 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 but who wants to do that? And truthfully, if you make extra payments on your student loans, you can pay them off faster. So especially if you are one of the people who are not going to qualify for like public student loan forgiveness or anything like that, then you should look into ways into paying off your student loan faster. Now, when it comes to a lifestyle inflation, every time that you make more money, that doesn't mean you have to change the way you live. If you get a raise, invest that raise. Take that raise and put that amount into investments, and make sure that it goes before you even touch it, so that you don't even get tempted. Or if you happen to get a new job and that job comes with a major increase in pay, make sure you allocate that increase in pay to other things, such as investing, so that you don't just use that money to kind of like increase your lifestyle. And now I will say, if you already have debt, like high interest debt, put that money towards that so that you can pay that debt off faster, and then you can get into the groove of building wealth. Sometimes when it comes to like getting that first job or even getting a promotion, we tend to go out and get like a nicer apartment, or even, I know my thing was a nicer car, but truthfully, cars depreciate. So put that money towards really increasing your wealth. Don't do what I did. Make sure you are using that money to build up your wealth. Now, I've said this plenty of times before, but the key to wealth is truthfully long-term investing. So start investing as early as possible. And look, if you are older and you're seeing this video and you are looking to build wealth, then start now. The earlier you start, the better. The order that I would say go into, if your company offers a 401k, start investing in that. If you don't know exactly what to invest in the 401k, most employer sponsor plans, they have a certain number of investments available for you to invest in. Do some research on those investments. Whatever company holds those investments, you can contact them, and based off like your risk tolerance and the goals that you have, pick your funds from there. Now, if your company does not have it, or you're looking for additional ways to invest more money, go ahead and get a Roth IRA. With tax-free growth is very important, and it's one of the tools you should definitely have in your investing portfolio. And then you can also open up investment accounts that have nothing to do with retirement. So these are non-retirement investing accounts, and invest in index funds. Index funds typically move with the market, and so it's, I'm gonna say, a little less nerve-wracking, but everybody's different with the movements, because at least you know if it drops then the market was down, if the market's up then it's up. It is an easy, and I would say a low risk way for you to start investing. And I just finished an investing series, so check that out after this video right here. The next thing you need to do is build multiple streams of income. Look, yes, you can work a job, and I do think working a job is important because that is a sense of stability when it comes to income. Granted, I know some people will say that it's not necessarily stable, but you get what I'm saying, right? But in order to truly protect yourself, you shouldn't just have one stream of income. So you want to have more than one stream of income. And in order to do that, you can do that by having different side hustles, or even if you have like a part-time job. Some of those side hustles could be like freelancing, so a skill that you already have. Maybe you do some freelance jobs. Maybe you do like some tutoring or an online business. You can do some real estate investing. I would definitely say educate yourself on it, but that is a way, if you invest in some properties, to be able to create some passive income. Or you can even start a side business. Having a small business does have the ability to grow into a larger business and really bring in some income and some assets to help you grow your wealth. So don't count that out. When it comes to streams of income, let me know in the comments below, what's an additional stream of income that you are interested in, or I'll say curious about. And while you are implementing all these different ways to build wealth, I would say that you should also make sure that you continue to educate yourself as you go through the process. What happens is, like, new information always comes out, and there are so many different ways and more ways you can do things that may be of interest to you and build some wealth with. I know when I started on my journey to like paying off debt and getting in a better space financially, the different side hustles that are out now weren't even a thought then. And so it might be something out there where there's a skill that you've been interested in that you can learn and actually turn that into a way to build wealth. There may be ways where you can invest, and there's always something new to learn when it comes to investing that may be able to help you build up your wealth and may actually excite you. So throughout the process, just because you're learning something today, don't just stop there. Continuously educate yourself so that you can stay motivated, but also find additional ways to build up your wealth. So make sure you let me know what stream of income that you are interested in the comments below. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss another video. And if you are interested in starting investing, then check out my Investing 101 series right here.